that we are picking up from the state of Andhra Pradesh, with the newly formed TDP-BJP government in Jan Sena in Andhra Pradesh and its ally that have been accusing the ousted Jagan Mohan Reddy's YSRCP government of building a hilltop palace in Visakhapatnam. The TDP alleged that the opulent property built on the Rashikonda hill was intended as a camp office for Jagan Reddy, who had declared Visakhapatnam at Andhra Pradesh's capital. Now this said to be palace is spread over 9.88 acres sea-facing site. TDP's National Secretary, General Secretary Nara Lokesh has said that the camp office of Jagan Reddy was built at a whopping 500 crores and all of that was borne by the state exchequer.
ముఖ్యమంత్రి గారు దానిపై నివేదిక అడిగారు. ఎంత ఖర్చు అయింది, దేనికి ఖర్చు పెట్టారు, మొత్తం డీటెయిల్స్ అడిగారు. ఇంకా రావాల్సిన అవసరం ఉంది. ఇదే కాదు, ఇలా చాలా కట్టినట్టున్నారు. అన్ని వివరాలు వచ్చిన తర్వాత ప్రజల ముందర పెడతాం.
Your toilet is much bigger than the house you proposed for a poor family. And Jagan Reddy had once again proven that he had always worked for his own comforts, for his own luxuries, and never cared about the poor people. We will launch a thorough inquiry into this huge spending of public money, and the people behind this will definitely go behind bars.
The entire state and even entire nation must have been shocked to see the visuals of the grand palace which has been built by the previous Jagan Mohan Reddy Garu government for his state. Allegedly, they told that they were building a tourism resort, but then recently in the past few months their ministers have confirmed that this is the place in Rishikonda where Jagan Mohan Reddy Garu is going to stay. If you see the palace, now it's no more a resort, it's really magnificent. It's built at an opening cost of rupees 500 crores. Yes, all this is public money, not private money. Is it morally correct and ethically correct to use rupees 500 crores of public money to construct such a magnificent palace?
Let's in the meantime get you the defense coming in from the YSRCP, claiming that it constructed the building in true spirit to rule from Visakhapatnam, and then buildings that were only being used for government purposes. It is not a private property. It further clarified that the building belongs to the government of Andhra Pradesh and not to Jagan Mohan Reddy.
We constructed in true spirit of better buildings to rule from Vizag, and that buildings should be used for any government purpose, but that buildings are belonging to government of AP, not the buildings are not for Jagan Mohan Reddy or YSRCP. That buildings what actually constructed and beautifully with very good architecture in true and good spirit for the government of AP. So here onwards they can be used for anything. So it is their choice. For the better purpose of whenever President of India comes or Prime Minister will come, such good buildings are not available in Vizag. That is true spirit of and the benefit of Andhra Pradesh only we did.
Well, let me go across to Somit now, because Somit, the questions that are being raised on the opulence and the lavish expenditure that has been seen at this Rashikonda Palace, that has stirred a lot of controversy, especially in the light of the state's financial condition.
Well, yes, massive politics erupted when this construction began 2 years ago, and at that time, initially, the YSRCP leaders and even top leaders like even ministers, even they stated that, they are constructing a tourist place, and because their Harita Plaza, which is owned by the tourism department of the government, that used to exist there on Rishikonda, and that is very prominent place as per the Visakhapatnam public, and even earlier used to say that Rishis used to they used to come there for meditation. And after this construction has taken place, because 20-25 feet barricades were seen at that place, and no one had any idea about what was the construction going on inside those barricades. So later the ministers, YSRCP ministers, have agreed that they are constructing a massive structure there, and that is for the Chief Minister YS Jagan Mohan Reddy, because they were confident that even for the second time the YSRCP will be forming the government in Andhra Pradesh. So even Jagan has announced that he will be shifting his base from the Tadepalli to Visakhapatnam, Vizag. So he will be staying there, and he has even thought that he will be making his official residence, that palace as his official residence, and also his camp office. So We can clearly see massive amount spent, a huge amount spent on the palace according to the claims made by the TDP. 33 crores on luxury and including 36 lakhs on bathtub, 3.5 lakhs on commode.
I think the breakdown that you're talking about, Somit, we have them right here to actually show us to the viewers why we are actually calling it as the Sheesh Mahal of the South. Now, what the TDP has been citing so far, even when it comes to the grandeur in which such kind of expenses that can be seen, the lavish, the expenditure, and even when it comes to the opulence, in this way, as it is being called as the Grand Palace, where Jagan Mohan Reddy, apparently according to the TDP, was running his camp office from. Let's take you through about that. The pictures that are coming in, of course, all covered in white. It looks serene, it looks palatial, but what there is inside is also something that now questions are being raised by the TDP. There was a lot of leveling of the land that was done, trees that were removed that costed over 95 crores, luxury interiors that costed over 30 crores, imported gardening plants that were also even put up there in the garden area that costed around 2 crores, beautification of the surroundings that also costed over 20 crores. Solar, water, common lighting, the bill that used to come in was of 2 crores. You can see even when it comes to the gold paneled, when it comes to the accessories, the interiors of the bathrooms that have also been put up, the plantations, the bathtub itself. You can see a very Victorian style bathtub that was placed light in this huge bathroom that costed several crores. This chandeliers as well that costed around 15 lakh rupees, and there was not one, just multiple chandeliers that you can see. The commode itself, well, international style. We are looking at the commode that almost cost around 3.5 lakh rupees. 4 ton of 360 cassette ACs as well that were installed, that costed around 1.9 lakh. This is all according to the claims that have been made by the Telugu Desam party now in power. Decorative items that were also installed when it comes to the interior designing, over 1,000 decorative items that could also be seen in this palatial bungalow. And even when it comes to the breakup, the South Sheesh Mahal is concerned, this has been the royal spurge that the TDP has now been claiming was done by YS Jagan Mohan Reddy as he was operating this camp office from this sea view palatial house. All right, we'll get your reactions on that story because BJP too and the TDP have been raising several questions over this. Somit, for the moment, thank you very much for joining in. Let's now